Hi and welcome back to Decisive Campaigns Ardennes Offensive. This is me playing Wacht am Rhein, the big campaign, and we are playing as Germans. This is the 26th of December 1944 at 1800 hours. And I have just moved all the German moves, all the German units I want to move during this turn, basically. And that's in the last episode. We are now going to take a look at the enemy movement during this turn, and then after that we'll see a night turn, and then 3 consecutive daylight turns on the 27th of December. So we are right now, we have finished round 43 basically, and we are going to take a look at the enemy turn of 43 actually. But before we do that, there is something I've been thinking about, and that has to do with I'd like to fix some order of battles, because we did bring in this unit here, 9th Volksgrenadiers, for example. And we can see here that they are under this one that's located in the backwaters basically here, so all the way in the southeast, and this one I'm not really using at all. So let's have a look at the 7th Army. We have these ones here that are in charge of the 5th Fallschirmjäger Division, also the 352s and the 79s. So that's quite good. It's a problem that we have now the 5th Fallschirmjäger Division a little bit further up here. It's not a major problem, but still. So I'm thinking, I don't think there's any way to replace that. Really, I mean, I do have this one and that one over here in this region here. Perhaps one could move things, clear things up, like having this one maybe with the 5th Fallschirmjägers and the 11th Panzer, having those two under this one, and these two belonging to this guy over here having 4. That would make sense actually. But then that might be actually too much. So we have these 9th Volksgrenadiers. We have 3 already here. We have 1 over there that we'd like to move, and we have 2 over here. So it would make sense to go for maybe 3 in here, for example. And I don't know if the 11th Panzer are supposed to move down anywhere. I don't know what they actually benefit from doing that, not being within 7A actually. So anyway, above my pay grade basically. So let's see here if we can make that change. So I'll keep this one. I'll move 9th over to this one, which is LXXX, meaning 50, 10, 10, 10, 80 core. So let's do that simply. We're over here with this guy over here, and we'll switch HQ to, let's have a look at this one, and select. So now we can see here that they're underneath these ones here, and we have 3 here, we have 3 here. This one is alone, which is totally fine, and this one is a separate one. So yeah, I don't know if this is a good move or anything really. That's 30, which is kind of poor. At the same time, these guys are 100, so it's just this one that's kind of far away from the 7th Army, because the 7th Army is down with these guys over here. So look at the 7th Army. Yeah, it's all the way over there. Ah well, I think that's fine. So that's one of the things I wanted to do actually, and I can actually tell here that we do have that guy sitting here, a couple of them that probably should move forward. The question is how far. Let me have a look here. They could go over here, strengthen this one. I think that would make sense. Further, 95 right there, because we'd have a couple of 88s there. Let's do that. Not a bad idea at all. I think 230 there. That's good. Cool. All right, that's it. And then we have another thing I'm thinking about is, let's have a look at, continue with the OB. Let's take a look at the 5th Panzer here. So here we have 18th, 560 and 62, and they're fairly close to each other. So that makes sense. Although 18th and 6th Fallschirmjäger division is really closer actually, but that's fine, totally acceptable. And here we have the 2nd, the Lear, and the 26. So this is a problem. The 26 are really down in the southwest. So I really would like to maybe move the 26s as an infantry division further down towards the 7th Army, really. So I think I'm going to do that actually. Let's do that. So I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Here we go. Let's do that. And we'll put him, no, that's the wrong one. HQ wise. Do I want to put him in the same one? Let's have a look here. The 7th Army here. So in here we have these guys over here. 11th Panzer here. Yeah, I would really like to start a new one actually. Should we put 352s and 79s underneath here perhaps then? And start, yeah, I think that makes sense, but it's gonna be a lot. Maybe that's gonna be a problem. With the ratios and stuff like that, I have no idea really. Well, let's put 26 Grenadiers here anyway. Let's do that. 62nd, I mean. No? 26. Here we go. These guys over here. Let's put them. Oh, and I forgot. Let me have a look again. Which one? It's in here. So LXV. So okay, so 85th. Let's do that then. One, there you go. Here we go. Let me have a look at this one first. Yeah, they're also far away. So let's move this one to the 85th. There you go. And select. There you go. So there are only these guys now. And we could put 10 SS also in here. I think that would also make sense. So let me do that. Underneath here. These are 47th. So let's see here, Excel, there you go. Nice. Wait, where did they go? They went in the totally wrong direction. Did they? Here we have these ones. Where did they go? They went in a different HQ. Let me have a look here. No, they went in the right one. Okay, so it was just a lag probably. That's cool. Excellent. Looks good. Looks very nice. Cool. Right. So let's see if we need to change anything else. I don't think so. These guys are fine. These guys are totally fine. 6 then. Let's have a look here. First SS has 12. 277. These ones could definitely go to Heroes Group, I'm thinking. But I'm not sure. Yeah, they already have. Let's see here. Like, see that they have plenty of room. Let's move these 272 and 326 to these guys. Let's do that. And this is LXXIV, so that is 74th. Let's do that then. That's the one, select. And then we do the same thing with this one. 74th, select. There you go. So now we have nothing in there for now. And we have these 3 here, which is nice. I think we can put this guy also in, what are they called? Alex. So this one is 67th. Let's move this one in there. So there we go. Select. I hope he appeared in the right one here. Did he? No? Or maybe we need to update this one here. Let's see here. Yeah, he's fine now. That's why. So, and then we'll move from the 6 up here. We'll use this one. Move them to this one, which is the 67th. Let's do that. Since they are walking up there. That's the 67. Do the same thing with this one here. That's it. Excellent. So now we have first SS only has these ones, mobile units. And then we have a couple of here. Maybe we should move these ones up. So this one is really Volban B and C. B has already been taken, Liège. But C is, what is called again? Clermont. So, and 2 SS. Makes total sense to have these ones together. But there are so many of them. I could move this one actually to the 5th also. Panzer Army. That's a possibility. But I think I want to keep him here. That's fine. Yeah, I'm happy with this situation here. Totally fine. So then there is one last thing, and that is I do know that we have some Werfers that are belonging to the, I think, 6. That's 12 SS. That's fine. Here you go. So the 9th Werfer Brigade belongs to the 6th Panzer Army, which is fine, really. But they have 40 here, so the question is if I should put them under like 12 SS or something like that, because I think, where do we have the 6th Panzer? Let's have a look at that. Where is this guy at? Yeah, he's at close to Armai, really. Well, they are going to converge soon enough anyway. But if they could get some better direction fighting, so maybe under Heroes Group for now, or maybe under the 12 SS or something, makes sense. Yeah, I think so. Let's do that. So this one, this whole one would be nice to move under for now. But actually they are fine, yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Can we put him under the 12 SS? I think so. First SS. That'd be here. We have the first SS up here, actually. Maybe it would be better to have under first SS, actually. matters at all. Like this. Let's try and do that. All subunits, yes. So I just put. I don't see any verves right there. There you go. So they have switched up now and they have 85 instead of like 40. That's great. Excellent. At least for now, and I can make some changes later on if needed, basically. Excellent. So that's it. I'm happy with these changes for now. I'm going to now take a look at the enemy movement and we'll see what kind of trouble they'll give me. Let's have a look. So no, well, it could be some air attacks, but we have first divisional HQs moving. Got some artillery there. They're moving about, moving away really. Intercepted there. Cini moving away there. That's down, yeah. Avalanche, Cini moving away. Towards Cini though. Saint-Hubert. That is Libremont, moving away, it seems, to the north. Yeah, there's a trend of them moving quite fast up to the north from Libremont towards Saint-Hubert and then Rochefort, since they have been taken. And now we see some movements from Neufchâteau also away, because we are strong down there. It will be very interesting to see Florenville all the way down in the south, see what they do. No air attack, it seems. Oh, we stood firm there. We lost a lot there, but we did stay firm there. And since they attacked with armor, they didn't lose as much, but probably valuable points anyway. They lost some. That was up north by Clermont area where we... Here we go. Let's have a look there. That's interesting that they're trying to sneak past there. Being in the open is fantastic for us. Well, it doesn't really matter, but it helps with artillery. That's Florenville. Cini again there, trying to intercept us there, trying to pocket us a little bit there. It's interesting. Artillery hit, no losses. Artillery or interception there. Polish battalions moving in. Intercept, they're moving forward there. That's interesting. Tanks coming back actually. Okay. Got hit there a little bit. Twice. That's the highway up from Marche. They're moving back to Amai, that's interesting. Tanks moving away, circling back there to Rhein, I think it's called. Saint-Hubert. I'm thinking Rochefort could be a potential problem if they are moving up there. We got hit there, still stood firm there. That's going to be like the last time. See, we have like nothing left there. Okay, that's it. I mean, nothing major, it seems. Nothing to be scared of or anything. So, but as I mentioned, the thing I'm a bit worried about is moving from Libramont to Saint-Hubert and then towards Rochefort. We'll see how we can handle that, because we don't have a lot of units over there in south of Rochefort. And it's a terrain that's not easy to attack in. But really, the 7th Army, I mean, although I'd like to fight them and attack them and everything, their main purpose is really to protect Bastogne and all the supply lines, and making sure that we have units in the 5th Panzer Army being able to go up northwest. So they're doing their job for sure. Right now, we are going to take a look at, as we always do, weather first and then VPs afterwards. And start with that. Weather-wise, it's still clear, and we are getting into some rain. Or perhaps snow, rather. Light precipitation, heavy precipitation, and day heavy precipitation. So that's going to be interesting. Probably a lot of snow on around 49, 50 out of 64. When it comes to VPs, we have 244 on the map. Allied casualties gives us another 46. That results in 290. What is required for a major victory for the Axis is 200. So we are in excellent shape. Losses wise, we had 5.5, I believe, when it comes to the ratio. We have a 5.5 to 1 ratio when it comes to kills, basically. So let's take a look at these points all the way down here. So we have lost 25,334, and if we divide that by the Allied losses, 137,999, that will result in 5.4. So it's actually going down a little slightly. Now, something just occurred to me. I mean, nothing like major or anything like that, but it's interesting. I mean, reflecting on all the lives lost in a battle like this is crazy, really. So many lives, so many fathers not being able to go home to their families or would-be fathers. So really, really sad, of course. But here we're playing war games, you know. It's nice to reflect on that, but at the same time, it is a game of chess, basically. But yeah, I mean, for me. Let's go back here then. We are now going to take a look at cards and stats and see how we're doing. Cards-wise, we don't have anything new coming in here as of yet. We are saving up for this fuel here. Probably we have 424. We have 2 more rounds before we can actually get fuel. So that means we'll start the night turn and then we'll start the morning turn, and in the afternoon I think we'll be able to buy yet another fuel point here for 40,000 fuel. That will help us for sure. But it's becoming prohibitively expensive, I think. So it's something we have to think about. Maybe this will be our last card, and then we'll have to rely on the 40,000 coming in from Germany every day, basically, or every turn rather. German trucks is maybe something I'd like to play if we're down in the 7th Army all the way down south. Would be interested in moving troops on foot in these German trucks, carrying them further west, basically, because we do have some strategic supplies over there that we would like to capture, and it will take some time before we get there if we're just going to foot slog it. So that could definitely be something. Supply, maybe that is something we have to take a look at, and that's what we're going to take a look at during the stats. We have nothing else to take a look at. Let's take a look at the stats here. Troop statistics, we always want to widen this gap, and as you can see, we are continuously here widening the gap, basically. Here we can see here that they're down at 83,000. If we multiply this by 2, to see that be 167. We are at 167. So this is the first time, actually point 1, this is the first time in the game where we have double the amount of units or troops that they have, which is quite amazing. If we want to take a look at the gun class, for example, we can see that we have a lot more artillery than they have. Theirs are dwindling down, ours are not. Heavy flak, I don't know if that matters. Well, it does matter in the way that we don't have aerial superiority. Infantry class, we're also a lot higher up than they are. Light flak, sure. Motorized class, ooh, we have actually passed them for a second time here when it comes to motorized. And tanks, unfortunately, it's we're lower here because they've received a lot of reinforcements before here. So we are getting these figures down, which is nice. Let's take a look at regime statistics, and this is what I always fear when it comes to supply, but mainly fuel. This is our supply situation. Our stocks are dwindling down fast, as we can see here. So it's a major problem here, and it's going so fast here that we might actually suffer from this one here. So picking up a card, maybe even now, would be of utmost importance. This up here is what we've been able to send to our units, which is the highest one that we've ever actually had. So our supply network is doing good, I think. And also we did receive some new units, although I'm not sure that they have used any of their supply. This is what we get every turn from Germany. When it comes to unit supply, this is what their internal supplies are looking like, and they're still fairly high. This is what we requested, that's what they got, and that is what we're siphoning out from certain supply bases, like Neufchâteau, for example. What else? Let's take a look at fuel. Wow, we have hit 0 right now. We have no fuel, no extra fuel left in our bases, basically supply bases. So we're just going to have to rely on whatever 40k comes in every turn, basically, which means that this one is going to go down to 40k or even less than that. So we're never going to have above 40k, it seems like. So it's going to be a problem. Not a major problem, I feel. So maybe, yeah, I don't think it's going to be that bad, actually. Unit fuel, we can see it's going down here. It's going down fairly fast. This is what we requested. That's all we got because we're running out of fuel. It's as simple as that. So that's interesting. So this gap is unfortunately going to increase. That's what it looks like. 424. If I could get 70 every turn, I believe. Let's have a look at the here, PP 70, because we've taken all of these hexes over here that are BP points, basically, or political points in this case. So we get 70 political points from high command every turn. So that gives us 140 basically in 2 turns. That give us 564, and that's just above this one. Really, it's 15 points more than this one. It's not going to be enough to go for a supply. Okay, yeah, it's going to be interesting to experience anyway, the lack of supply and lack of fuel, how much it's going to affect us actually. So we'll see how we'll deal with that. I don't think it's going to be a major one, but we'll see what actually happens. All right, so let's take a closer look at what they have actually been able to do then. We have 455 steps. So we start with as we always do, divisional HQs. This is actually, let me pull it up the mini over here. So this is up in the northern sector here. We have 5th Panzer Arm over here. Is this This is not Rochefort, but where are we at? Tervang over here. That's Ophé over here. Okay, so we have Fallschirmjägers over here, moving up here. Yeah. So this is a mix of 18 Volksgrenadiers, 3rd Fallschirmjäger Division, and yeah, mostly I think. So we have some movement in here when it comes to 82nd, and they're moving away obviously because we have so many units. We have the same thing with 78th, but this is all the way up by Liège actually, and they're moving away. Here we have the 84th moving away from Derby over here, and yet another one, and 75th as well. Another one, unknown though, by Mersin, coming up probably towards us. Yeah, exactly. So this is the 4th Armored Division. That's interesting. Moves close to us. We're almost dead up there. We have very few there. Then we have the 6th Cavalry Group moving. Gets intercepted, which is nice. We have the 4th Cavalry Group quite close to La Roche, moving away. And we have the 3rd Armored Division moving away from Ophé. Oh no, Derby over here as well. I think they're moving away, yes indeed. And we have the 5th Armored Division also moving away. And by Havelange we have an unknown unit, most likely. Another HQ. Here is 130th Infantry Brigade. I don't know where he was sitting actually, but he gets intercepted, which is nice for us. And here we have 119th Armored Engineering Battalion. And this is Rochefort over here. And this guy was sitting out here. It would be nice if he gets intercepted there. He does not. He moves away down there, which is an interesting thing. Don't know what he is going to do, but that's good for us. This is Signy over here. He was sitting right there, I believe, or maybe in here actually. And he moves away, so Signy is up for grabs actually. So that's interesting. Here we have another... No, it's not over there. Where are we looking at? Unknown unit in here. I think that's a tank unit, I'm pretty sure. Probably moving away. Here we have an unknown unit close to Marsan. Coming up here. Maybe these are... Possibly these could be some old reinforcements coming in actually. 53rd Armored Infantry Battalion, possibly. It's going to be interesting to take a look at that guy. He's moving down towards Libramont. This is Havelange over here. We have 11th Infantry Regiment moving away. And moving towards Signy over here is interesting. Havelange, we have Team White. Moving west, southwest. Saint-Hubert, we have another unit there. Moving around, shuffling. This is Libramont over here. We have the 502 Airborne moving down, gets intercepted. Smith moving away to the north. Edwards also doing that. 318 as well, moving up. Another 318 moving up and probably gets intercepted. Yes, indeed. Another 318 is doing the same thing. We have Team Task Force Abrams moving around. We have Pat Baker actually moving down south, meeting engagement with us. We have 2nd Cav moving, but gets intercepted. Unknown unit, quite close to Florenville. So this guy, I can't remember what he was, the name of him. I don't know if he was sitting there or if he was sitting there. I think in Mathieu, but I'm not sure. He moves away, which is good for us. Saint-Hubert over here is moving in there, most likely. We have Team Young close to Neufchâteau over here, moving away. There is really no escape here, is there? Unless you could go west, but they don't seem to do that. So this will be nice when it comes to infantry or artillery if that happens. 317s moving around, lots of 317s moving. 501s moving west. We have Team James. Yeah, that's what I actually was thinking of. So this one was a different one. So he was sitting, I think, here, and he moves away as well. Actually, not that far. but still, they're moving up towards Herbemont and Betry. Okay. We have this one. I don't know if this is II or IL. 66 Tank Battalion or 2nd 66 Tank Battalion moves away from Bonsin, I think, and gets intercepted, which is going to be great for us to attack that guy. We have the 3rd area team by Neufchâteau moving west a little bit. Yeah. We have a Cav unit moving west. That's a weak one. This guy here got hit quite a lot, but he managed to hold. He's gone, of course, as we can see. We have... do we have an unknown unit? Yeah, so we had one unknown unit sitting right there. That's a nice crossroad to try and take if possible. We have this one in, I don't know if it's Rhein or Rhein or something. So they get intercepted there. Unfortunately, I was hoping to take that one, but we'll do that later on. This one is probably leaving this stack right there. This is L'Église Neufchâteau down in the south. He's moving away, gets intercepted. Looks like destroyed, but I don't think so. We have Team Rover. Where is Team Rover? Up there he is. That's a weak one, right? So he moves away, gets intercepted. We have Rogers moving away, gets intercepted. We have artillery, gets intercepted. And here we have a double attack. So that's interesting. So we lose a lot. We lose like 15% Volksgrenadiers. We lose, yeah, almost like 17% of them. 10% there, 12. Yeah, it's about 10% all in all here. Lots of infantry over here. What do they lose? They lose about 1/7 of engineers. Yeah, and then Churchill's only 3. 1. Yeah, I think this is quite a success by them. The only thing is, which is not a success, is that we stood firm, which is nice, but they're going to be extremely tired. But these ones are going to be enveloped, so I'm fine with that. We have Polish artillery moving around. Here we have these guys going back, actually, and then gets intercepted. That's even worse for them. Here we have a tank unit quite close to Clermont. So this is what we expected, basically. He was sitting here being surrounded. I think we did not attack him, and I was expecting him to try and go over here, since he's got so many movement points, and he moves over there as well, unfortunately, and then he gets intercepted. So that's a shame. We have Team Stewart moving. Where are we? Houghton over here. Okay, so these are stragglers, basically. We're trying to pick up. Basically, I don't know where he was sitting actually, but he maybe over here. He's moving across there, and then further up there, and that's not bad for us, I'd say. Yeah, when it comes to supply wise, that's not great, but still we'll be able to move up here and attack this guy here, so that's not bad. Intercepted as well. Rochefort over here. We have this battalion moving away from this hex over here. We've hit with these Jagdpanzers. We did hit this guy quite hard, and he moves away here. Same thing with that recon squadron. And here, this is Liège up here, and Clermont over here. So this guy here, we got really enveloped here. So he's trying to move out from here. We have no losses. He's got 3 half tracks, really. No big difference. So we'll be able probably to take care of him next turn. Well, not next turn perhaps, because it's night turn, but morning at least. What do we have here? This is Huy up here. This is 26 infantry moving out. And we have 7th Black Watch Rifle moving away as well. And gets intercepted. That's nice to keep him there, but it's a night turn as well. This is 5th Black Watch Rifle moving around. This is Signy. So they're moving, I think, from this hex down here. and away. And finally, he's within supply, so that's nice for him. We have movements away from Cine. Basically, they're giving that up. Here we have a recon squadron moving up, I think, and they're being reinforced. But actually, maybe not. Then they get hit right there. That's lovely. Artillery, same thing there. Nice. Cavalry squadron gets hit right there. So these are some really nice stops over here. What do we have? We have another recon moving out. He's not able to. Another artillery battalion. Cav squad trying to move away gets hit. Another Cav squad gets hit. Another Cav squad gets maybe not hit. This is armored artillery battalion. This one is... what are we looking at here? We are... okay, so quite close to Cine, but not quite. These are Fallschirmjägers. Yeah, so this is the highway that we took from Marche, or trying to take from Marche, leading up to Liège, basically. I think he was sitting right there. He's moving out, and he's moving away and gets hit. This is Hoton. These are straggling units. Tank destroyer trying to make his way up to supply, but that's not possible, so he turns around, trying to make it... I don't know where he goes, maybe over there. Yeah, he did. So it's nice to see them gathered there at least. Here's Florenville over here. We have... what do we have here? What are we seeing? An artillery battalion. Okay, so all the way down here. So these guys are just rear area units now. They don't have any artillery left, actually, because they left them behind here. So they're just moving back, actually. So no engineering moving away as well, trying to break through here. That's difficult. We have task for Love. That's a strong tank unit, basically, moving to the west. And this is again the highway here, and he moves away. This is Cine over here. We have an unknown unit moving somewhere. Maybe showing up there. Gordon Highlanders showing up. I don't think so. I think he's coming from here. We'll see. He moves down. Then we have another Gordon Highlanders moving. First Gordon Highlanders moving down there. It's interesting. Engineering unit showing up there. Polish engineers, actually. And again, Gordon Highlanders moving. And then they disappear. Moving around. That's Gordon again, I think. Okay. Here we have 7th Gordon Highlanders moving. And this is Cine. This is where this guy we hit from here and did some damage here. But now this guy is showing up here, bringing like a stopping unit right there. But he actually moves away there. So that's interesting. Moving down there. Takes a very important city though, unfortunately. We have Team Reed being quite close to Messin down in the southwest here. They hit us with artillery, no losses. We have Infantry Regiment being in the middle here. Where's this Neufchâteau over here? I don't remember where he was sitting actually, but that's fine. He gets hit. We have a cav unit coming up there, because I remember that guy. So it's nice that they're basically coming home trying to get some supply here, because this is out of supply. So that's good. We will be able to hit them as well, I think. At least with first some mortars we have over there, and maybe artillery as well, although they are armored, so we'll see. First, the Polish battalion moves over here. This is Liège over here. This is Clermont and Ramay. And they're moving in a little bit. Then we have 8th Polish moving away, right? I think. Yeah, he's moving away from us, which makes sense. Gets hit, moves back, which doesn't make sense. Gets hit again. All right. Here we have 1st Polish battalion moving. Let's have a look. Okay, he moves away. Coming up here to the north. Trying to help out. We have an AA battalion gets hit. Interception. So here's another tank unit quite close to Rochefort that we really would like to hit. Fitzgerald is over here, so we'll see how we deal with this one. he's sitting in a city, unfortunately, at a level 2, height 2. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. You can see that they're approaching here, so trying to punch through here. Probably going to try and move in here. He gets intercepted there. Here we get an artillery attack that is not that bad for us, but still, it's a second one. It's not that bad either. Unknown unit coming in from that side, unfortunately taking this city right there. This is Auchan, Libramont over here. We have Team Right moving a little bit around. This is Tervagne, and this is quite close to the River Meuse. And this is 7 Argyll Sutherland moving around and moving away from us. So this is a nice forward position we took. And he's trying to escape to get some supply, I'm sure. Same thing for First Black, moves around. No one in Tervagne as of now, actually, it seems. This is towards Amai. This is the River Meuse, as you can see here. We have some movement away from us here, 9th. Polish moving away. And we have Seaforth Highlanders moving away as well. Maybe moving down here. We'll see. Yeah, there you go. Okay, probably moving into that city. Actually not, but making sure Huy is protected. Then we have yet another one showing up. Actually, 2 others showing up. Here's an armored recon squadron quite close to, I was going to say Liège, but not quite. This is the highway again here. This is Fallschirmjäger's 3rd Fallschirmjäger Division and 18 Volksgrenadiers and so on around here. So we have a recon squadron moving away. Then we have a tank battalion quite close to Liège over here. That's the 1st Polish, and I don't know where he was sitting. I think he was sitting right there, so he moves away, which is nice for us. Actually going down to this one city right there. Another tank battalion moving down there, making sure this one is safe, sort of. Actually moving around, moving back up like this. It's interesting. Then we have a Lancer regiment, Polish Lancer regiment, moving away. And coming in there instead. So we're back by Libramont over here. We're almost done with all the moves over here, but they're moving away there to the south, north. So at Saint-Hubert, we have Team Davis showing up, gets intercepted. Marsin over here, a new unit showing up here, probably just taking this way over here, trying to intercept our path, basically. This is Rochefort over here. This is another unit here. I don't know what that is. It's a armored artillery battalion coming up, which is interesting. That's quite easily hit. Here we have a tank battalion moving then, I think, from this one into that city. I'd love to see him here or here, but he's scared for sure, but that's fine. We have Team Baker quite close to Neufchâteau over here. We have Team Young as well. Then what do we have here? We have something in there, unknown unit, quite close to this highway going up north towards the Meuse River. Saint-Hubert, we have Team Allen showing up there as well. We have Team Allen up here, Saint-Hubert over here. We have another unit coming up here, and that is Team Roberts. So we have to go back to Morsy, it seems, because we have more units coming in here. So that's a shame. We have Team Thomas also showing up here. This could be potentially a problem. And then we have close to Celle and Signy, we have another unit coming up here, and that is an armored infantry battalion moving closely in here, taking the left flank here. And yeah, what do we have here? Armored engineers in here. This is Petry, this is down by Neufchâteau, moving and around. Engineers moving away, trying to hit us. They lose some, we lose some. Unfortunately, we have like almost no staff members left here with the 26. The other engineering unit is moving around. We have a heavy mortar troop that was hit before, as we can see, moving away. So now we're at the end of everything. So let's go for the divisional HQs then. We have 106 right here, infantry division, quite close to the highway up to Liège. Moving away. 75th actually moving down. Ooh, that's a weird move, really. Let me have a look at that again. Yeah, that's going to be an onslaught right there. And we have 26 moving, I think, away here up on this ridge here. We have CCR 4th Armored Division quite close to Marsin, moving down, which is good for us, I think. We have an MT and Hex unknown unit moving. It's an HQ as well. We have another HQ moving, probably away. Yes, indeed. We have 129th Infantry Brigade gets intercepted, which is nice for us. 130th. I think Tinlo is actually open. Let's see what he does. He moves back and succeeds. 34th moves away. And that's it. Excellent. Very interesting. Let's take a look at what we actually can see. The problem is it's nighttime, of course, so it's a problem with seeing units, but we managed to keep these guys under wrap at least, so that's nice. That's very, very nice, really, that they weren't able to hit us. These guys over here might actually try to push through here, and maybe they'll succeed. What do we have here? We have height 0, unfortunately, height 0 right there. So these are definitely vulnerable situations over here. But it's gonna be nighttime also, so that's nice. Fields of snow, unfortunately. Do I have... Yeah, I could definitely go for an emergency unit right there, which is gonna be nice. Gonna help out. Yeah, but all in all, it looks very, very nice. These guys definitely need to rest. And then we'll hit them in the morning. Oh, he's at height 1, although he's behind enemy lines for sure. Maybe we can move these guys. No, they all need to rest. 86. They're gonna rest. So all in all, it looks very, very nice. I think these ones are kind of weak, for sure. And in here, they have surrounded us a little bit. Marsin over here. We have these ones that we're containing. Here's a tank unit right there. We should really strengthen this one, although he's in its city. And we have tanks there at height 1. That's height 1 as well as city. That might be potentially a problem. What do we have here? Some flags, some packs, actually. That's quite all right. How are these guys doing? I mean, I could possibly move in here, but I should really rest as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to move anyway. I'm going to try and rest if I can. So, what else? We have this situation here. We do have like a tank here. We'll see if they move here during the night. We have something in here. We have some units around here as well. But, yeah, it looks fairly good, I'd say. 10 SS, we can see towards Sydney here that we have some movement around here, some movement over here, we have some movement over here. So it's a fragile situation here, although we have strong units. So we're gonna have to focus fire, basically. Down here by Hoton, when we have this highway going all the way from Marche up here, we're moving things up here. So it will take some time though, and I think, I don't know if I should move things. This one has 93, which is not bad, but I think they're gonna be so tired, so let's not do that. That one I'd like to see move, but we're going to try and take care of that guy here. And then what do we have here? That one would be very nice to hit, of course. 63. Like that would be a nice attack to do. Could possibly be something. I don't know, like if there are any 75th left, I was gonna say, but these guys, for example, are 75th, so yeah, I guess so. So that'd be nice to hit these guys for sure. But that's gonna have to be during this night turn, basically, I think. Unload these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is perfect, really, isn't it? Because these are 42s. Yeah, it's great. I'll try and do that. But besides that, I think this highway here is like, it's not secured by any means, but it's looking good at least. It is certainly looking good. And we have a couple of units over here that are strong, but we have so many units coming in here, so that's going to help, of course. And I think they moved away from in here and in there. So moving in here would be very nice in the morning. In Clermont here we have the tank units in there. I think there is something in Rhein over here as well. And then these guys here, let's have a look at these guys. 31, because they were used to hit 55, 78, yeah. So these ones have been fighting against this guy here. And they have 50, 48, 35, 45. Maybe these guys are going to suffer if they hit me during the night turn. We'll see. What do they have actually here? They have some engineers. That's pretty much it. So yeah, it's difficult, but hopefully that's going to be enough. That is quite a lot of units anyway, with some stugs and stuff. And during the night, you're always going to have penalties in getting results done. So I think we'll find there. The only problem is that these guys are going to have a tough time fighting next turn, though. That's the only thing. But we'll see. Yeah, it does not look bad. So, guys, I think that's really it. I'm going to turn off here, and I'll see you in the next episode where we're going to take a look at the night turn, which is going to be interesting. From the German side, we'll see some artillery where we can, but not a whole lot of movement, basically. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care now. Bye.